If you're creating content but not making sales, this video is for you. We're going to have a look at a 4-step framework that helps sort this problem. Step 1, who is your ideal client? So we've got a broad audience versus a niche clarity. So if we're looking at a broad audience, it's really difficult to pick out our ICA, our ideal client avatar, so that ideal client. However, if we pick out our niche clarity, so what we actually want from them, we can dive right in. So in this image, we've got a lady in the mustard top, red skirt, and then a lady in the burgundy and pink, man in green jacket, man in blue jacket. And we can pull right in and pick out those characteristics. Sounds simple. So the big issue that businesses have is that their messaging is too broad, and we can fix that with 3 questions. So let's start by looking at a bad example. So we've got an online fitness coach, and their broad messaging is, I help people get fit and healthy. So why this is too broad? People equals everyone, no clear target, no specific pain or desire addressed, no indication of where these people spend their time online or offline. So we really need to narrow that messaging. First question, what's their biggest pain? What struggle or frustration does your ideal customer have? So we've got an example here, busy working mums don't have time for long workouts and feel overwhelmed by complicated diets. Question number 2, what's their desire or goal? What outcome do they truly want? So they want to lose 10 pounds, feel confident and have more energy, all without sacrificing hours of their day. The next thing you need to work out after you've got their biggest pain and what's their desire or goal is where to find them, where do they hang out? And we're not talking about in cafes or at the park, we're talking about digitally. What platform or place can you find them? So for example, Instagram and Facebook groups where busy mums look for quick fitness tips and support. Right, let's have a look at a better version. I help busy working mums lose 10 pounds without spending hours in the gym with quick home workouts and simple meal plans, all shared on Instagram and Facebook. So we're tackling the biggest pain point, what's their desire or goal, and where they hang out. So pain's covered, desire and platform. Result, well, messaging that speaks directly to a specific group, solving a specific problem where they already are. So your ads, posts and offers connect and convert better. Right, step 2, what medium? There are so many different mediums online. So you've obviously got your Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, TikTok, and then it just goes on. So we're not just talking about video, we're talking about podcasts, other audio versions, other digital versions, print. It is endless, absolutely endless. But what we need to work out is what medium we want to pick. Now that can be based on where our strengths lie, how we best show off our product or service, but we also need to be considering where our ideal clients hang out and what mediums they are consuming. Perfect. The next thing is all about what platform. So we need to work out what works best for your ideal person, what medium they consume, then create a plan that links to this. If we just quickly run through a couple of the platforms. So Instagram, best for visual storytelling, lifestyle and brand building. It's audience, wide, popular, between 18-35, great for business to consumer. Content, photos, stories, reels, short form video. And strength, community engagement and discoverability. Instagram is amazing, it gets a really good coverage. TikTok, best for viral short form video, trends and entertainment. Audience, younger, 16-24, I'd say younger as well. And very engaged. Content, 15 seconds to 3 minutes, vertical video. Strengths, rapid growth and organic reach. Really good for that. YouTube, best for long form content, tutorials, evergreen videos, so getting that shelf life in there on your content. And important to say, shorts, really good impact on there for shorts. Audience, all ages, intent driven search engines. So if people are going to be searching for what your service can provide, or I don't know, if we're thinking about our fitness coach, people might be typing in about a food plan or a fitness plan, and that intent-driven search will drive them. It's really, really good for that targeted search. Content, 5+ minute videos, live streams and shorts. And then the strengths, SEO and deep engagement. Then we've got LinkedIn, best for business to business, professional networking, thought leadership, audience, professionals and decision makers. Arguably not all decision makers on there. Content, articles, posts, short videos. And then you've got strengths, building credibility and business connections. It is really important to work out where you want to drive your attention to capture your clients. It's also important to just consider, so like, where might you target a tradesperson, or where might you look for someone providing legal services? There are very on-the-nose answers to that, but the answer might not always be obvious. So it's always worth considering. And then step 4, activity. Zoom in here. So there are 2 types of activity you need to complete: one-to-one and broadcast. That's it. One-to-one and broadcast. One-to-one strategies are DMs, emails, sales, calls, and networking. You know, back and forths, one-to-ones between you and prospect client. And then you've got your broadcast strategies. So posts, ads, podcasts, YouTube videos, newsletters. That is you putting out to the world about your information, hoping that they then become interested. Both work, but together they compound. Really simple. One-to-one strategies, broadcast strategies. You need both, and they need to all be going at the same time. Overall, it's not about needing more tools. You need a system that reaches out to people, but also provides content that nurtures them from when they are ready to make their next move. It's really important that if you've got your targeted ad running, that, you know, it might bring someone through on the call to action, but it doesn't mean they are ready to make that purchase with you. So what you need to have is your content that's organic content that's nurturing. It gives them more information, it builds trust, it builds that relationship. And it's really important that we provide all of this in the right place, in the right medium, and consistently, so that when they're ready to make that purchase and decision, it's all there and it's all ready for them to make the next move, and they can easily reach out to you. If this all sounds like something you want to explore further, or you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.